We'll come to Councillor Sparley's question now. Councillor Sparley.
Thank you. Residents have been in contact asking for more details of the food waste collection service. Can the portfolio holder confirm if a page will be added to the Council Bins and Recycling webpage to include updates on the implementation of the food waste collection trial and service rollout, with details such as areas to be covered in the trial and an estimated timeline of implementation of the trial and full rollout?
Thank you, Councillor Sparley. Thank you very much. We don't really like to refer to it as a trial because we don't think it is a trial. We know what we're doing, we've got a plan, we know where we are. Having said that, yes, of course, if we discover that there are areas of the rollout that need to be polished and that we've learned tasks from it, we will take those tasks from it. Yes. I'm a bit loath to press the button on the full comms rollout, which is ready to go. Because, as I said earlier, we've been let down several times on the delivery of the containers, and I don't really want to press the button on the comms rollout saying we're going to start fortnight Monday, 3 weeks Monday, whatever date it is, to find that we can't because the kit doesn't arrive, and that will create a negative vision of the City Council and probably a considerable amount of disquiet and further questions to both you as councillors, me as the portfolio holder and the City Council staff in general. We do have a fully developed comms package and will have a dedicated recycling communications officer. The information for residents will be spread across a range of media, including our website, social media, and sent directly in print form to each resident or each household as we begin the rollout. The first phase of the rollout, as I said, will be used to gather information and data on productivity and highlight any obstacles which we'll use to tweak the remaining rollout across the city. Once that first phase has run for a reasonable length of time and we have the data we require, together with information from suppliers on lead times for new vehicles and containers, we can develop a detailed programme for the remaining phases. Now, I've saved the good news till last, or perhaps Councillor Sparley might have a supplementary for me, so it might not be last, right? But we have a vehicle on site, which is a 7-ton vehicle, which, as those of you who know about vehicles, has a certain turning circle, load capacity, etc. We also have a vehicle which we are having on trial in November, which is a 12-ton vehicle, and we have first refusal on it from the manufacturer, so we've got a second vehicle, so there will be a further rollout, hopefully, well, before Christmas, I think I can say that, before Christmas, which demonstrates our understanding of the city and how we need different sized vehicles to approach different places. So places that have the city centre, narrow streets, lots of parked cars, the smallest vehicle that we can possibly get that is appropriate to put waste in, and places like my ward of Pinhole, which is slightly wider streets, a lot of drives, less cars parked on the street, so on and so forth. So this demonstrates the understanding that the officers have of the city and how we are doing our level best to iron out all the views and problems before we get there. Now, that doesn't mean that our officers will find every single problem, because I don't think they will. But what I can assure you is there's a tremendous amount of work being done to ensure that this rollout goes as swiftly and as smoothly as possible.